Hello, this is Mike from Toy Train Tips and Tricks again, and got another quick video. This is an interesting little engine I found searching on eBay the other day, and something compelled me to make an offer on it. This thing, it's a curiosity. At first glance, you look at it and you say, well, what's the big deal? It's a Lionel Jeep 7. Well, not really. The first clue is look at the trucks. Here we have 6-axle trucks, kind of like the AAR type that was used on the old ALCO RSD1s, and I believe there were some early Baldwins that came with this type. And notice the journal bearing trucks, not even roller bearing, so these would have represented locomotives built in the 1940s, early 1940s, or even before, well before the Jeep 7 production came along. So we have 6-axle trucks. We also have in the back this interesting little detail. This is some added radiator detail that was not on the original GP7 to kind of give it a look like an SD7. So you have the radiator details, you have the 6-axle trucks. So it kind of looks like this is a homemade version of an SD7. Some problems with that, detail-wise. Although we got the radiators right, the fans are wrong for an SD7. It would then have 4 fans in the back and none here in the front, among other things. This would be gone and such. So it's still a Jeep 7 on top and an SD type on the bottom. You'll also notice these handrails appear to be the original Lionels, but then you get up to the cab, and where the original little thin wire handrails would have been, whoever had this before customized it with some really nice handrail detail. I do like that. And the really interesting thing is, while it has the SD trucks, if I can get down here low, no, I'll just have to tilt it up, we have 4-wheel drive and 4 wheels in the back. What they have done is we have a customized drive. We have a Marx double reduction 4-wheel drive. We have a custom built just rolling stock wheels inside of a frame. And again, you see these side frames, these ALCO type, well, early AAR type side frames. I have no idea who made something like that. These are metal, and they feel die cast, and I have no clue as to who would have manufactured those, but quite interesting. So that would allow this model, even though it's a model of an SD, and you see they modified the fuel tank. There's a lot of weight in here. This thing weighs a ton. There's added weight on top of the motor as well. So what we have is this Franken engine, kind of and custom painted as well. The stripes looked like to be some type of a tape that was applied rather than a decal or dry transfer. The Burlington logo appears to have been cut off of something and pasted on. But still kind of an interesting job, and it called to me and said, make an offer. So I made a really inexpensive offer because this thing has no collector value whatsoever. So anyway, in the interest of science, let's go ahead and put this on and see what it does. Again, this is straight from the mail truck to the rails, mail to trail. I have done nothing to it. You can see it's filthy. I would assume the motor looks pretty filthy too. It's probably going to spark up a ton, but let's see what she does. All right, let's see if I can run the power, and, well, that's a good sign. All right, backward and forward. Give it some juice, and hang on, we've got a derailment. All right, so she does run. As you can see, it is sparking up a ton. The smell of the ozone is pretty overpowering right now. Yeah, she is filthy, but despite all of that, it does run. And you can see it handles the O27 curves and switches pretty well. Got a couple of dead spots. But, oh my goodness, I do like the headlights at both ends. I do like that, but when this cleans up, it should be pretty nice. But, we've got some work to do to get this thing, backwards and stop. Okay, so we've got some work to do to get this thing onto our regular roster, and I'm probably going to repaint it. I'm not a Burlington person, probably paint it up into my own home road, but there we go. So there's the Frankenstein engine, straight from the mail to the rail, and we'll catch you next time on the next episode of Toy Train Tips and Tricks. Thanks for watching. Like it, subscribe, and share with your friends. Have a great day.